Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bao News Network. We are actually doing a special report on a significant weather event that's actually going to be occurring throughout this week, into the weekend, and into next week. And we are actually taking a look at the Pacific Northwest as well as the area all the way from let's say El Paso, Albuquerque area, New Mexico, all the way up to Seattle. And we're going to be monitoring what's actually happening with this polar vortex that's actually making its way down pretty much across the entire central United States. And it's quite a significant event. We're going to take a look at three different weather models so that we can actually understand exactly what's going to be happening coming up for the next few days. So here we're on the 9th of February, and we're actually taking a look at a significant high pressure system that's actually pushing down the area of causing the low pressure low temperature areas to actually extend all the way south, as far away as south as El Paso, Texas, all the way down to the southern area near Houston and Texas. And so what this actually means is that we should anticipate quite a bit of extensive rainfall along the Arkansas, Tennessee, southern Tennessee area, northern Alabama area going into the weekend. But as far as the rest of the country, we're looking at significant drop in temperatures well below the normal. We're actually looking at significant frostbite warnings in many areas of the United States. So that's going to be a major advisory going forward also. So we're actually looking at heavy rainfall in the Tennessee Valley and lower Mississippi Valley going into Thursday. We're also looking at heavy precipitation in the central Appalachian area. But we do anticipate, we'll show you another model where we'll actually see some snowfall anticipated developing going into the weekend that will extend into the Northeast. So this is going to be a major event, but as you can see from this weather model, primarily we're looking at significant drop below normal for a majority of the United States, extending all the way into the state of Texas. The state of New Mexico can anticipate quite a bit of snowfall at upper elevations later on in the week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday anticipated deep lower cold temperatures as low as in the 20s and the higher teens for the New Mexico area. And as we take a look at go to the Pacific Northwest, we take a look at cities such as Seattle and Portland. We do anticipate that will be a low pressure system moving into the area, which is going to contribute to precipitation, which will add to higher than normal distribution of snowfall. But as far as the coastal regions, Seattle, Portland area in the Pacific Northwest, we anticipate Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll actually see rainfall, and that will transition into snowfall over the weekend. So we're actually taking a very, very closer look at this system, and it's going to be actually short waves that are going to be occurring over through the Midwest and into the Northeast. And we anticipate that there will be additional snowfall, 1 to 3 inches expected in the Midwest, while in the Northeast, they can actually see additional 2 to 4 inches going into the weekend. So we're going to take another look at another model and actually see what's going to be happening. We're actually taking a look here at the German icon model, which actually takes a look at below average temperatures. We're going to take a look at another model that has to do with the mean surface low pressure. That will give you a better idea as far as what's actually happening with that high pressure system that's actually. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, so we're actually taking a look at the NavGem MSLP model. That primarily takes a look at the mean surface level pressure. So this will actually give us a lot more clues as to what's actually happening at the surface level with respect to the temperature. So as we go into the week, we actually see that the waveforms that are aligning across the continental United States, we see low pressure systems systems here, the low pressure waveform. But here we have the high pressure system that's actually causing this cold air blast from the Arctic that's actually pushing down into the southern states, southern Texas, southern Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, and Georgia area. And it's actually going to be creating quite a significant amount of precipitation along the Gulf of Mexico. But actually, when we take a look at the Pacific Northwest also, we do see with the low pressure system moving into the area, we do anticipate that there will be a transitioning from precipitation, rainfall, freezing rain into snowfall in the higher elevations in the Rockies and so forth. So this is going to be a major event going into the weekend, and there are going to be quite a bit of warnings, especially in the areas of Minnesota and North Dakota, with respect to temperatures going as low as 5 to 10 degrees below freezing, in which case there's going to be a frostbite warning. Also, keep in mind too that as the temperature goes down 5 to 10 degrees below zero, even further, frostbite is possible within 15 to 20 minutes. So by definitely going to be a situation in the northern states, South Dakota, North Dakota, and Wyoming, as far as the drop in temperatures could be hazardous. So it will definitely be a warning for residents to try and stay indoors more, definitely to stay bundled up and to prevent any kind of contact with the elements, especially as the temperatures drop further and further into the lower teens below zero. As we go forward into the week, we're actually going to be taking a closer look at a significant storm system that's actually moving into the Oregon and California northern area. It's particularly a strong system, and we're still trying to track and see exactly where the heavy precipitation areas are going to be. But we anticipate that the latter part of Thursday, especially in the area of Idaho and Utah, we do anticipate that, and also the Central Rockies area, we do anticipate heavy local snowfall, particularly in the higher terrain regions. And then going forward, we do anticipate that there will be some snowfall in the week over the weekend in the areas of Colorado all the way down into New Mexico, and we do see that going into next week. As a system, some part of the system will migrate into the Northeast, which will produce even more snowfall. So we're going to take a look at one more model, which is the European model for 24-hour snowfall forecast, and we can actually get a better idea as far as what's going to happen with our system with the polar vortex moving through. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, so we're actually taking a look at the European model for anticipated snowfall over the next few days. So this model actually takes us quite a bit into next week. So here we are on Tuesday, and we do see remnants of that system in the Northeast moving in. But as the temperatures actually start to fall, we're actually going to see first system on Thursday and Friday as the low pressure system here in the Pacific Northwest will actually create quite a bit of snowfall that will actually go all the way down through the Rockies, all the way down into the areas of New Mexico, Colorado. And we do anticipate that there'll be quite a bit of snowfall anticipated for Saturday and Sunday in the New Mexico area, northern New Mexico, also Colorado. But as we can see, there's quite a bit going to be of freezing rain, snowfall, more snowfall at the higher elevations anticipated in the Seattle, Portland area going into the weekend. And then we do see some part of this system actually migrating as temperatures continue to fall quite drastically across the entire United States. We do see that there's going to be additional snowfall in the Northeast. So we're actually taking a very, very close look at this system, and we will keep you updated as we go forward. But as you can see, going into Sunday and Monday, there's going to be quite a bit of snowfall across the area. And then as we go into the middle of next week, next Thursday and Friday, we do anticipate that there's going to be additional snowfall for the northeast area. So they will probably get a slight break from the current slam of snowfall that they're getting now in states such as New Hampshire and Maine, New York, New Jersey. But they should anticipate that going into the middle of next week, Thursday and Friday, that parts of this system will actually migrate into the northeast area. So you actually see the waveform of this system as it makes its way through. And this high pressure system is going to linger around for quite a few days, primarily causing this system to actually just bury itself into the southern states of the United States. And transitioning as you go further south, there'll be more freezing rain, especially in the southeast area, but that will transition into more snowfall as you go into the northeast. So that's actually our weather report. We're taking a very, very closer look at this system going into this week, and we're going to keep you updated. So by all means, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and to stay up to date with the latest information from Bao News Network. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.